Hi everyone, in this video we will cover section 7.4, rational equations. For the warm-up, let's go ahead and get started on that. We want to factor x squared minus 36. If you remember talking about this last class, this is a difference of squares, which means we know that the square root of 36 is plus minus 6. So factoring this is going to be x plus 6 and x minus 6. Okay, if we want to solve this next one for y, we're really just isolating y. Go ahead and subtract 5x. We have 2y equals negative 5x plus 10. I'm just writing all sorts of numbers today. And we're going to divide everything by 2. And we end up with y equals negative 5x over 2 plus 5. Okay. Finally, we need to add these two fractions. Remember, fractions without common denominators must be rewritten with common denominators. In this case, I'll choose 15 because 3 and 5 can both go into 15. Then I do 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. I'm going to get 11 over 15. Awesome, those are warm-up questions of the day. Let's talk about rational equations versus rational expression. An expression does not have an equal sign, whereas an equation has an equal sign and is solvable. Okay, that is the main difference. Now, sometimes we have to solve them. And so it'll be a fraction plus a fraction equals another fraction. And we need to make sure they all have a common denominator. So let's look at this. I immediately notice that these guys have a 6 in common, but I also have an x, so I'll go ahead and include the x in my denominator as well. So now I have 6x divided by x is 6 times 1 is 6. 6x divided by 3 is 2x times 1 is 2x. 6x divided by 6 is 1, which gets me 1 times 5x. Okay. When my denominators match, I can get rid of them, which is great. We'll just say bye to those guys and solve the equation without a denominator. We are going to find that x is equal to 2. The second example looks slightly more complicated because it requires factoring. If you factor this guy, you'll find that it's x plus 1 and x minus 1, which is great. That tells you we have one of them here and the other one here. So that means our new denominator is going to be x plus 1 and x minus 1. And our original does not have to change in the last one. Let me move that over. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring down that negative 8. The other ones, however, are missing something. So this one has the x minus 1, but it's missing x plus 1. The second one is missing x minus 1. Now that these match, we can say goodbye and just solve the numerator on its own. Okay. It's going to require some distributing, and it looks like it's going to end up being a quadratic, but we can work with that. So we'll have negative 4x squared minus 4x plus 4x minus 4 equals negative 8. Looks like these are going to cancel. Negative 4x squared minus 4 equals negative 8. Negative 4x squared equals negative 4. X squared equals 1. and x equals the square root of 1 or plus minus 1. Okay? Now, that is the solution to the math, but the question is, does the solution work? If I plug in x equals 1 or x equals negative 1, what happens with my denominator? You'll notice that the denominator would end up equaling 0. Let me come back up here. So if this was 1 minus 1, that would be 0. Can't have that. If this was negative 1 plus 1, that would be 0, and we can't have that. So that means there is no solution. Mathematically, we found a solution, but in terms of the context of the problem, there is no solution. That covers it for this very short section.